All right, so we are here with Ms. Smith again for our second video, focusing on what we talked about last time and how to better implement review strategies at the end of a unit. So based off of our conversation last time in kind of using review strategies and methods, and using technology to help enhance our review strategies. I created this checklist for you that I wanted to give to you. So you can look over that and see kind of, step-by-step process of what to do, how to, incorporate your teaching through, or your reviews throughout the unit and not just necessarily at the end of the unit. And part of that is with having an organizer or a learning map. This is just an example of one. It has vocabulary on it. It has different essential questions on there as well that students should be able to answer throughout the unit and not just at the very end. So, if you choose to do that, if you would like to implement that, of course, we can, if there's something that you don't like or something that you think could be modified to better help you and your students, this is not set in stone. This is something that you can use, to kind of go off of. Okay. Do you have any questions about either one of those?
I don't think so.
No? Okay. So the approach that we talked about with using technology in your reviews, we specifically talked about Gimkit and Blooket, right? And I had sent you a kind of tutorial for both of those. What were your thoughts on using those?
I thought they were great. I thought they were good competitive options. The kids like to get competitive, especially in middle school. And I think, I've heard them use it in other Kahoot and quizzes because those are kind of the top two. But I did see that on Gimkit you could do some like question analysis and student analysis, which I really liked. And on Blooket you could do that, but you have to pay for the upgrade. So
okay.
I think I wanted to look into Gimkit a little bit more.
Okay. So I actually did find an example of how to model this, or to kind of help you to feel more comfortable with using this in your class. So if you're okay with it, is it okay if I model this and kind of show you be the student, I'll be the teacher type strategy? All right. Get started. So you'll pull out your phone.
Okay.
You're gonna go to gimkit.com/join. And this is how you would model it with your students. You'd say, okay, everyone, go ahead and take out your phones. You're going to go ahead and log in to gimkit.com/join. And then they would enter that code when it comes up on their screen.
Okay.
Okay, so your name, so you're Violent Puppy, or Violet, Violet Puppy, sorry. So you would have, if you have 20 students in the room, you should, be able to see 20 names on here.
Okay.
Just like you had mentioned before that you use Kahoot. So it's very similar to that.
Okay.
Do you have any questions so far?
Oh.
Okay. All right, so we'll go and click Start Game. So for $100, your questions would start or are going to show on your phone. Okay. And then you can choose whether or not you want to have this on here. You can see the progress of your students in real time.
Okay.
Okay, so you see that you're earning money. Now choose the wrong answer on purpose. Sorry, I wanted to play.
Okay. All right, so I chose the wrong one, so it took money away?
Yep.
Okay.
So, and you'll see kind of this line graph showing.
Okay.
So then once this is over, then you can see, which students, or which questions, I should say, were the most missed.
I like that bar graph because it kind of shows the progression of how each kid is doing.
Exactly. And what's nice is that it shows it in real time.
Mm-hmm.
So you're able to monitor where students are at, where are they struggling, or what are they struggling with. So then you can go back and say, okay, what do we need to do to help you to understand this concept, understand the question. Maybe the question is written in a confusing way, or the students just need further explanation, whatever.
So
the
can
circumstances.
I end this early if like we run out of time? Can you?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you can. So we can go ahead and end that now, unless you wanted to keep playing.
No, it's okay.
Okay.
That's fancy.
Yeah. Okay, so your first place winner won $126.
Okay.
You may want to clarify, like it's not actual real money. Okay, do you have any questions about any of that?
No.
Okay. Is this something that you would actually see yourself doing? Do you think that this is something that your students would be interested
I
in?
think they would because it's a competition and I think they get competitive and they want to do the best, but I also think it's cool that it shows them the wrong answer automatically. But I also like that it's student paced so that we don't have to, like Kahoot, you have to wait for the timer to be up on that question or whatever.
Mhm.
But I like that this one, the students can go at their own pace, so they could essentially answer questions and get them wrong and then get them right again. So I like that.
Yes, that's also what the kids like too. The ones that like to go a little bit faster, they don't have to wait on everyone else, or they don't get bored and start pulling up other things on their phone that might not be on topic with the course. It kind of will definitely help with that higher engagement
Okay,
in
cool.
the class. So is there a time that you would like to implement this in your classes, or a date that you would like to implement this?
I would probably implement it as like a closing or a review. I don't have a specific date in mind, but I could definitely look into it and see when I could put it into a lesson maybe next week sometime.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And if you would like for me to actually come in and help, if you want me to model it for your first period,
Okay.
if that's something that you're not feeling, you don't feel comfortable enough doing, you just kind of need some reassurance, or you want further help with it, I don't mind coming in
Okay.
next week and modeling it in your first period,
Mhm.
and then I can kind of stand back off or to the sidelines, be there, if there's any help that's needed or technology help that is needed for that in your next in the classes after first period.
Okay.
Does that sound good?
Yeah, sounds great.
All right. Well, thank you so much for meeting.